strange bits of enjoyment. So generally, I would say generally it comes down to plot mechanics. Like, watching enough of these bad films, I now go into regular, like, real movies, and I'll be like, well, if I was a screenwriter, I would have done this instead. Well, this is too predictable. Because you start noticing these things. Like, you can predict where the writer is going with certain things, and you start picking out the cliches.
Or if a producer is like, no, you need this. Nah, there needs to be a misunderstanding here.
Yeah, or you can tell now we've gotten adept at telling where, like, oh no, the script was fine, and then somebody decided they just wanted to change it. Like, because one of these things is not like the other. So, but yeah, if you want another great commentary, Lost in Space commentary is sad, because the director goes on about how, like, I had a strained relationship with my father, and I wanted to create a movie that dealt with fathers and sons, and how to overcome these differences, and it's about redemption, this and that. I'm like, I'm so sorry, dude, and then that's noble you wanted to do that, but you made a shitty movie. I'm sorry.
All I remember from it was
Spider. As you can see, the Spider might have a few complications.
So, yeah, I hope that answers the question. Let's do Black Panther there, please.
Sweet. Okay, first off, I loved the Monty Python reference in your room review.
Yeah, which one?
The room review.
The room, okay.
Yes. Also, where can I find Titanic the Animated Musical?
Titanic the Animated Musical?
Oh, that's so hard. It's hard. It's really, really hard.
I swear I'm going to do this one because this was, giant octopus. You've seen it. There's a giant octopus that saves everybody at the end. Just like the real Titanic.
You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, I'm not done. Have you ever considered doing a review of the movie Time Bandits?
Which one?
Time Bandits.
Yeah, I kind of like that. That is the weirdest thing.
Yeah, it's like that was.
So, I sort of like, I don't love it, but I do like it.
To answer the question of where did... I found out about the original Titanic animated movie because I was babysitting some kids, like, years and years ago. It was like 1999, 2000 or something, and they had a copy of it, and they put it on, and I was watching this, like, mesmerized, like... So, somebody brought it up again, and I told Doug about it, he's like, no, something like that can't exist. I'm like, yes, it does.
A rapping dog, come on.
Yeah, come on, rapping dog on the Titanic. No, happy ending, come on. So, but where did you get that copy? Because I never figured out.
It was like from Australia or something.
Some Australian black market bootleg.
Well, look at it.
It's an Italian production.
Yeah, so you can probably find it somewhere.
Okay, and do you plan on doing another top 11 list anytime soon?
Top 11 what?
List anytime soon?
Actually, the next episode is a top 11. I'll just tell you what it is.
Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle.
If you post it anywhere, I punch you down.
It's the top 11 dumbest Spider-Man movie.
Alright!
Believe me, I have a lot to say about 3.
Because they're not all for 3.
Thank you for your time.
That movie fell.
Yeah, no, Robert Rodriguez is a very... he's a very fascinating filmmaker because
He's like you with more money because he just throws stuff together.
He just does
on one
stuff really
computer.
fast, and he's just like, yeah, I want to do this, but he's so clever with what he does with technology. That's one of the few directors where it's like, if you put something out, it's like, I'll at least look at it.
You have a 50-50 chance, I think, if you can like Spy Kids. Good. Shark Boy, Lava Girl, not so much.
Or Sin City or something. When he really wants to do something different visually or just something different, it's like, I'll pay attention.
But it is funny you said there.
What about the next? I don't think it's as good as
there are moments
Desperado.
in it I like. My problem with the whole series entirely, it's very much like the Evil Dead series, which is there's no continuity between any of them. I'm like, wait, so then his original girl from part 2 is dead, from Desperado is dead? No, what's going on? You know what? I give up.
I think maybe it was a little too aware. It was a comedy that bugged me a bit because Desperado once or I haven't.
It was a
I don't
mix.
really know what it is, which I like movies where it's hard to say what it is. And that one, it's like, yeah, that's an action comedy.
I like Desperado.
Joke shooting stuff. I thought it was okay. I like Desperado a lot more. What happened when we white, heart on your letter thing.
Rocket.
Yeah, okay, Rocket. Thanks.
They're making all these new incarnations of old shows like Thundercats and everything. Are you going to review those?
Yes, they are. Smurfs too.
Say the question again. I'm sorry.
Are you going to review the new shows of like old shows like Thundercats? They're making a new
Like
Oh, you want to do Thundercats?
What are they doing? Are they doing a movie now? Are they doing a show? Are they doing a movie?
I think it's a show
They're
reboot.
doing a new cartoon. I guess I don't know. I mean, it's like they're already sort of their own thing. I felt like at one point they tried to bring He-Man back. I'm like, oh, this was that good an idea. Yeah, we got high.
Smurfs.
They're sort of already their own thing. Thundercats, Christmas, I'm Jewish. Thundercats was really creative. You probably could get pretty creative with it.
Do it, Doug. Do it.
I don't know.
Thundercats.
Oh! Sorry, love that.
What's wrong, Lionel? Snarf!
Garfield, reject.
Yes, purple sweater there.
I know somebody asked you if you like anime. Have you ever heard of My Neighbor Totoro the movie?
Oh yeah, all the Miyazaki stuff.
Yeah, Doug ruined that movie for me, by the way, because he couldn't get over the fact that the kids were in the bathtub with their father and kept making jokes about that. Oh, my daughter's missing? Honey, it's time for a bath. Oh, that normally works. I'm like, shut the hell up.
Yeah, when the daughters go missing, it's like, here, let me try. Come on, honey, it's bath time.
Here's the interesting thing about that movie, and I've been told I have no soul because of this, but that movie and E.T. are both like, I'm kind of like, eh? Like, I love Miyazaki films. That's never been one of my favorite. It's one of the few that I kind of get legitimately a little bored. Maybe I'm not in my right mindset, but I love Spirited Away, Nausicaa,
The Castle in the Sky.
Castle in the Sky, Castle Cagliostro. Like, I love most of them. For some reason, Totoro is just kind of more on the, like, it's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but it's more on the bottom of the list of my favorite Miyazaki films. So.
But yeah,
But yeah, actually,
Want to see
and
with
that's-
eyes and